Hi everyone, today I would like to share with you a Pioneer Stereo Receiver RX-590 from 1978. This has been sent one of my subscriber from Germany. This belongs to my subscriber's father, but then it stayed like more than 20 years in the basement, you see, so condition is not good, and he doesn't know if it even works or not. So he contacted me. I said, okay, send over, I'll have a look to see if we can give a new life to this nice receiver. Basically it has a built-in AM FM, you see it's cracking, AM FM receiver, and you have phono and auxiliary input, treble, bass, 4 speakers output, 20 watt, and this receiver they use MOSFET transistor in the output stage. So that was something new in 1978, and Pioneer were very proud about it. Here is a volume control. Okay, knobs are moving. Yeah, so I think first we need to clean it up from outside, then we open inside to see the circuit, and visually we check everything, and then afterwards we see technically measure some input and see the connections, and also see the PSP and other circuitry if it has a corrosion. Also on these potentiometers should be corroded inside, and this switches, on off switches for speaker, power on off, the monitor, stereo on and off, loudness, these need to be clean, but we don't know if this will work. So let's start with the cleaning. I just use some cleaning, some detergent, mix with the water. I think once it's clean, it should be a very beautiful receiver, one of the famous Pioneer made in the past. I'm not very much concerned about the cosmetic part, because that's easy. I am much concerned about the technical part, the circuit inside. If I hope it's not big damage inside, because if you keep electronic in the high moisture and cold environment for so long, and of course it causes corrosion on the circuit. Sometimes the old circuits are easy, where the components are big, even you can take it out, wash it, dry it, and put it back. But the SMD, surface mounted devices, those circuits are very difficult. You cannot do that with them. A little bit moisture cause a lot of short circuiting. Oh, it's already looking nice. The front, you can see. I'm happy to see this receiver is showing the colors. It's 2 colors. Okay, you see on the top you have a corrosion. You see those spots, but I'm not gonna repaint it. I'll try to clean it, because that will be a big job to do it. And first we see if it's technically sound and with some minor repairing, you can restore it, give it a new life. Because I personally don't like throwing the things where they still can be used and can give some comfort to the users, because we are already making a lot of recycling crap for this planet, especially the currently made electronics from China, made of very cheap plastic, so you hardly can recycle that one. Okay, this is the back end. You can see this is phono input with the ground connection, auxiliary, this is for the tape, play and record, and this is the record and play tin connector for the tape. You have antenna, 300 ohms balance antenna, you can connect here. This is for the AM, ground and AM. This is 75 ohm unbalanced, means coaxial cable you can connect over there. And this one is a ferrite antenna for the AM, basically power connector, voltage selector, and you have the channels right and left, so the 4 channels basically. It's an interesting project. I'll be very happy if this can work and also looks nice. Then it can be useful for somebody. Really like it. Even I will offer to send him back to my subscriber if he wanted to reconnect with a device from his father. More than welcome. I can send him back. If you don't want it to, and maybe we'll just give it away to anyone within the community of our channel. But whoever wants, later on I'll do some raffle, and the person has to pay the shipping cost at least. So you might be thinking I am putting a lot of liquid, which is detergent, soft detergent, with the water. You might be thinking it can cause short circuiting. Of course it can cause, but after cleaning it, I will dry it with the air dryer and visually check, and with the meter also. Then I hook up with the electricity, but before doing it, I'm going to open it also, and we're going to see. So outside we see how dirty it was, and we have to see inside most part. You see here these connectors, basically they have a corrosion already. Antenna connectors, okay, RCA connectors, they seem to be fine, to be made of a high quality. It's just not normal metal, so they're not getting corroded. Okay, looks pretty neat from outside. Let's open to see how it looks from inside. So opening is easy, basically the 3 screws, and then you just take this out. Yeah, okay, circuit doesn't look that bad. I'll show you 1 second. So this is the inside power supply, big one, and this is the fuses for protection, and these are the lamps. I think this one is bad already, look like, or maybe all of them. And this is a tuner part, a variable capacitor for tuning the stations, connected with the thread and to the dial, where you can see you can move it and tune the stations. So this whole circuit is for the tuner, and the amplifier is up front over there. And yeah, you have a VU meters there, and yeah, circuit look good. Maybe we just blow some air. Yeah, it has, you see. So I think I need to clean with the brushes the whole circuit. Yeah, all circuit has this some dirt with the moisture, so I think it need to be thoroughly cleaned. This can cause short circuiting. Yeah, I have cleaned the PCB with a pen brush to take all this dust which is quite moist on the top of the board, and I check the connectivity. All the connectors are good, and I also check the these fuses, they are also good, and I measure the input. So it looks that the power distribution section is fine. I did not connect with the, only I check the connectivity. So I just wanted to do now contact cleaning on the potentiometers, like a variable resistor for the tone control, and like bass and treble. So usually you can just put some, I use this WD-40, but this is a contact spray for the electronic, not normal WD-40. This is the on-off switches, pre-selectors. So if they have some corrosion, this might help to avoid the cracking sound. Usually the capacitors are getting bad with the time, but we have to see how it goes. There's one over there. Yeah, and this one we have to do also. because this is the input selector, sort of band switch, AM, FM, auxiliary, and the phono you select with this. So all contacts need to be clean. Then you put the contact spray. Don't worry, use not the normal but for the electronic contact spray, so that should be good. I think it's also nice to do on the variable capacitor. So yeah, that would be sufficient. And then we move the knobs and they will free up. They were a little bit stuck, and these are also and that one, the volume control, most important. Let me see to find the hole there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And so since this was more than 20 years in the high moisture environment, so even I clean with the brushes the PCB on the top, but I still suspect that some moisture will still be on the circuit, which can cause short circuiting. In order to avoid that, I'll just dry it out with the old hair dryer with the hot air, not very hot, so it should not melt everything. Not the hot gun, but hair dryer to the front of the PCBs and also on the back side. So we make sure that all the moisture on the circuit is dried out, and then we test again the measurement, and then we hook up with the power. do from the back side also. So opening back side is easy. It has 8 screws you have to remove, and then you take it out the back side basically, and you can see we did from the other side cleaning. Here you have still just first do with the brush. And you can see here some corrosion over there, which is normal, you know. And on the circuit of tuner there also, just clean it nicely. And then you can do contact spray, and then we brush. Contact spray also is helpful to clean the PCB, especially. It's no corrosion, but I don't see on the PCB any corrosion. It's just the moisture. And then basically and that board for the tuner also there. And then we do a bit hot air with an air dryer. The hair dryer we do. And you can feel with your finger. Yeah, there's nothing now. So now we put back the back cover, and on front side we do some measurement on the circuit board and the speaker level, and then we hook up with the power. I wanted to show you the heart and soul of this receiver amplifier, that Darlington STK chip. That is basically a complete amplifier. So it has two, one for speaker A, one for speaker B, and with this power rating pushed by this power supply, it can pump up till 20 watts, 20 to 25 watts, on the impedance of 8 ohms speaker. So these were something new. This Darlington power pack is the STK chip. 0029. Basically, they were produced by National Panasonic, and all the amplifiers and the receivers who were using NPN and PNP transistors before, they switched to these ones because less power consumption and easy circuitry. You see, circuit is clean. I test the contacts are all fine, and I think we are ready to hook it up. Okay, I connect to the power source, 220 volt, but that is in the series, so if it's short circuit, it will just trip. It doesn't make more damage. This I made myself to test the equipment, but before plugging it, I check all the connectors and did some measurement. It looks fine, so let's hit the button. Oh, nice. You see that meter move. We have a source lamp there, and on the top I can show you that one of the lamp is also working on the dial. And these two, I think they are fused, and these are hard to find lamps, but I will see in the schematic diagram how much is the voltage. Maybe we can plug the LEDs over there if it's not too high current, because these lamps are very difficult to find. One is working, so it will give some light on the dial, which is a good sign. And no funny business, no smoke is coming out. My power system did not trip, so it's not a short circuit for sure. So I think we are good to go to test it further. Okay, you can see tape monitor red LED is on, and this is for the source. This is AM, FM, phono, auxiliary. After putting the contact cleaner, these knobs are much easier now. They were stiff, so yeah, and dial is also going good. I don't know if it receive anything. The stereo mono on and off, monitor tape. This is the balance, volume, loudness. So yeah, you see the tuning needle over there, so it's receiving some signal. Yeah, so I think this video is already too long. It's like a 30 minutes, so I make a separate video where we can hook up some CD player and the speakers, so we test the amplifier, also the tuner. Thank you very much for watching. I think with a little effort we were able to give a new life just by the cleaning and making sure no any circuit damage and moisture. We take it out. See, it's very easy. I mean, most of the old equipment, they are made of very good hard solid state components. Like only thing which fails with the time are the capacitors. Those can be replaced easily, but the ICs and the transistors, variable resistors, and this variable resistors like potentiometer we use to control treble, bass, and the volume control. Usually they don't get bad, only the corrosion, which can be eliminated by the contact spray. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you like this video, and with the next video we try to do the sound test. I hope that capacitors are still good, and to my research, Darlington This power packs, they produce excellent sound quality. This is the early stage of the STK chips, so they produce a good sound quality, so we'll be able to hear it next video. Thank you, bye bye, and thanks for the support. We already reached 50,000 subscribers. Really appreciate it that you like my channel, my hobby. It's not for a commercial purpose, but it's my hobby, so I'm just sharing with the like-minded people in all over the world. Bye bye, thanks again.